Well, brother, you finally made it here out to the Bay Area. The Will Be Blood Fight show, you know. And
you asked me to, remember that?
Oh man, you know. So you know, every time we talk, bro, you're always humble.
Yeah.
And you know, every time you're like, you know, I'm a warrior, man. I'm a fighter. I'll fight whoever they put in front of me. And if that's what they wanted to do, I'm gonna do it. But realistically, in your heart right now, I know for a fact there's got to be somebody out there right now. You're looking and you're going like, man, that wouldn't. Not saying that you would beat him, but you would be like, that'd be a good fun fight for me to test myself. Who would be that name?
Surprise, surprise. You'd like to know. Nah, it's all good, man. I'll take my time on that though, bro. You know, I don't like to count my chickens before they hatch. You know, it's just it's not me, bro. I just you know, the fight comes, it'll come, and you know, that's it, bro. I mean, I don't go out looking and digging and talking. I just kind of let the path take its toll, you know. I'll just take my time with it, bro.
Sanho gave you so much love, bro.
You guys showed me mad love, man. I love that. I was telling boy over here, I was like, and then I go like this, and it was like, and then, you know, it's pretty cool. That's bad. That's cool.
You know, Vic, we'll watch you back, bro. From Sanho, all the way down from the Will Be Blood Fight show, man.
Thank you, bro.
It's always a pleasure, brother, to talk to you, man.
It's awesome, bro. Thank you. Thank you for having my back.
Oh, you want to ask?
Yeah, Victor. This is Dave Duenas with Leaving the Ring with Gabriel Montoya.
Yeah, how's it going?
You know, first off, man, congratulations. It was a very, very impressive win. You know, I know a lot of media people didn't believe that you were going to take this. You know, I was one of the few that picked you to win the fight. And now that this is all done and over with, you know, there's been a lot of rumors that you may rematch Berto. How much truth is that?
What's the best way to put this? I mean, I don't want somebody to twist it on my end, you know?
Right.
I would give the rematch to Berto any given day, but honestly, does he really deserve it? Not necessarily. He had a lot to say about me, which is boxing. I understand that.
Right.
But honestly, like, I came out on top. He said he was not ready and this and that. Okay, you're WBC champion of the world for one. You gotta be ready. Only thing is, I was ready as well.
Right.
And I came to do and conquer what I came to do, you know?
When you hear something like that, Victor, when a guy that obviously signed to fight you on, okay, and he says after, look, that wasn't me, you know it wasn't me, I wasn't ready, how much does that bother you? I mean, does it take away the feeling of the accomplishment that you did?
You know what? Like I said it time and time again, everyone's liable to their own opinion. I don't really know what criticism I may or may not receive from here on. Do I care? No. People tend to try to steer people in certain directions. Well, I'm not one to be pushed around. I don't follow the rules too often. I go by what my heart and my gut tells me. And in this particular fight, I was ready in all aspects, man. Yeah, I know I was underrated big time. I was not even given an opportunity, basically. But I knew what I was there to do. And I knew I had won the fight 3 months before it took place. Only because I trained to my very best. I left it on in the gym every single day, day in and day out. I listened to my coaches all the time. And therefore I came out on top, you know, and that's it.
Let me ask you this here, because when you got dropped, and then you started to circle, you know, you were trying to get away from his flurries of punches. You know, at one point, Victor, it looked like right before you dropped him the second time, you know, you got dropped, you got up, he was coming at you, you were, you know, by his corner, and it kind of looked like you said no way, like there was no way he was going to take you out.
Yeah, no, because he was like, he was trying to sweat at me. He said something along the lines of, "You ain't got it," and I was like, "That's right, I'm the new WBC champion." Wow, whack, and then he just, next you know, he went down, and I was like, "Oh, not that for long, son."
Now, Floyd Mayweather was there, you know, to witness what was going on. You know, obviously Floyd was there believing that it was going to be a Berto night. After the fight, after you took the WBC belt, did Floyd come up to you, say anything to you?
No, you know what? Surprisingly, he didn't. It was surprising because Floyd has actually always respected me in the sense of, you know, just a person. I've always respected him as well. But I'm pretty sure the upset of the night probably kind of turned some heads like, what the hell's going on here?
Right.
I don't know. Because I did shock the world, not only because I wasn't supposed to win, but also because I jumped in from 140 to 147, and I took out the king. In a very good, great fashion.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's in line as fight of the year. I mean, it was a fight that had everybody standing up. It was a great fight. You know, Maidana he's over there making noise himself. I don't know if you've seen that picture that he posted up on Twitter and he's put up on his fan page on Facebook. If you have, what are your thoughts about that picture he put up of you?
I haven't seen it, but honestly, I don't know. Like I said it before about Berto, a dog that barks doesn't ever really bite. So
I'm curious. You have a very different attitude. Maybe we just haven't talked to you enough. It seems like you don't really seem to care what anybody thinks. And you know, after the Maidana fight, you received a lot of criticism, and a lot of people, myself included, picked against you, kind of based on that fight. That they thought when you met adversity, you wouldn't be able to deal with it. What changed in between that fight and now? What has made it that you don't really care what anybody has to say about you? And where was the point where you began to believe in yourself and you knew that no matter what came, you'd be able to handle it?
You know what? I've had a lot of positive, influential people talk to me. I appreciate the honesty, by the way. You're rooting against me. I wasn't rooting against you. I think Of course not. I'm just kidding. No, the thing is, you know, I was kind of tired of being that piece of gum on the bottom of everybody's shoe that everybody talks about really bad just because I had one off night, you know. And I just finally said, F it, man. I'm going to leave this on the line. This is mine. It's going to be mine. It's not maybe, it's not, oh, let's see. It will. April 16th, it will. I will go down in history. I will. I don't know. I even thought about it like this. I will shut up the media. And I think I did that. Well, kind of, because, you know, media. At the end of the day, I'm like, I win the fight, and people still have some stuff to say about me, and I'm just like, that's hilarious. All right, so I just don't care what anybody says.
Let me ask you this. Now that you defeated Berto, how do you feel that you're in line for a possible fight with either Floyd or with Manny?
That's what I've been looking for, you know? That's what I want.
Have you heard anything back, any feedback from the Pacquiao camp of a possible showdown? I mean, we know the Cold War between Top Rank and Golden Boy, but does it seem like it could happen?
I don't know, honestly. Would I enjoy it? I would love that fight to take place. But, I don't know. Bob apparently doesn't like me. Apparently, I'm not a true Mexican because I don't speak Spanish. according to Bob Arum. Well, I had something funny to tell you guys. If Bob Arum really even spent 5 minutes talking to me back when he was my promoter, he would know that I speak fluent Spanish.
Right. I was going to say
that. He never acknowledged the fact. Yeah, but he never acknowledged the fact that I was Mexican American. I speak fluent Spanish. He don't know anything about me besides the fact that I used to be his fighter, and I was just another paycheck for him, basically. So, hey, guess what? I guess he probably underestimated the fact that this particular fighter not only went to school, graduated from high school, went to college as well. So, you know, school plus an okay type of guy, you put that together, you get a semi-smart okay guy. When you get semi-smart in boxing, it's no good for the promoter because he can't manipulate you.
Right.
And that's where Mr. Bob Arum was kind of out of it. And I don't know. I'm sure he plays with everybody else, but he ain't fooling anybody with himself.
Where does Victor Ortiz go from here now? I mean, you know, the biggest obstacle was Andre Berto, but what is there left for you to do now? I mean, what challenge are you looking at to possibly get in with?
You know what's funny? It's funny you ask me that because not only do I want to fight the best of the best, but you guys are now saying I'm amongst one of the best as well in the world, right? But
Right.
I don't want to go backwards in my career. I want to fight some of the best household names out there, and I'm going to tell you why. I'm one of the brokest world champions you'll ever meet. I haven't made any kind of money. I mean, for Uncle Sam, yeah. You look at my bank account, and it's like, yo, dude, didn't you just fight? It's like, yeah, it's called I have bills, and then I have to pay a coroner. And, of course, I don't make money like, you know, the Khans and, like, the, I guess nowadays I've heard the Maidanas and everyone. So I'm left with a good paycheck to get by for rent. And, you know, so at the end of the day, what I really want is a shot against all the big boys. And I don't even need to mention the big boys, but one starts with an M, and his last name starts with P. The other one is F, and ends with a W, or M, W, okay? So, you know, all together, I'm not going to mention names. I'm just trying to say, hey, that'd be nice, but my number one priority there is to dethrone everyone.
Did you have a chance to watch the Maidana and Morales fight? And if so...
No,
I heard, what's the name that people threw out immediately? Like, it's always in boxing. You get a win, and it's always, great win, but now he needs to do this. And everybody started throwing out, you know, well, he needs to fight Maidana. He needs to get that win back. But don't you think that if Maidana fought you at 147, you really wouldn't get the same credit? Because, I mean, he just went to the wall with, you know, a 34-year-old guy who's pretty faded, almost lost to Corley. And it pretty much got shut out except for the last few rounds against Amir Khan. Professionally, at 147, I don't think it means a lot.
You know what? Honestly, to tell you the truth, I think it's a slap in the face to even mention Marcos Maidana in the same sentence as Andre Berto, or even compare the two, because Berto was actually a caliber fighter. Maidana was a fake fighter. I mean, yeah, he beat me, but it was not my night. I had an off night, man. It was a fluke. And if you guys don't realize it, or anybody out there don't realize it, I did beat him every single round before I got stopped.
I mean, he did drop you. I mean, he did beat you. But, I mean, to you, I mean, on any level, do you want to do that fight again?
I don't care, honestly. If he moves up to 147, why not? I need a two-round fight.
I don't know if it would be a big fight, but it would definitely draw a lot of attention because the attention is there. Is Brandon Rios. I mean, he did congratulate you, but what are your thoughts about that?
Are you congratulating me?
I mean, he did. Yeah, he said that it was a good win for you. You know, didn't really have a whole lot more than say. He said you proved him wrong. You know.
Yeah. All right. Right on. Well, you know what? I've never had any bad blood toward him, so that's cool, man. That's awesome. Other than that, I just, you know, I don't know, man. Like I said earlier, everybody has their opinions, so that's cool. I mean, they think a little different of me. Maybe they don't. I don't really have a whole lot to say there, you know.
How about still a possible showdown with him? Like I said, if there's nothing there, I think that's the biggest fight out there for you. Would be against you and Brandon because he's been so vocal about the bad blood he has for you.
Okay, let me get something straight. Rios is not worth my time, 1. 2, Rios is a lightweight. 3, I am not a made world champion. 4, I became champion, dethroning one of the world's greatest, in your eyes, world champions. Not some chump from the street, okay? So, I'm in the New York Yankees. He's in nowhere. So, that's it.
Well, Vic, I don't want to take up more of your time, brother. I know you're getting fitted. Hey, man, it's always a pleasure to have you on and speak to you. And I can't wait to find out who's going to be your next opponent or who you're going to be, what you're going to be doing next. I heard you're going to be at the Club Nokia. So.
Hey, thank you. You guys take care of yourselves, and I'll be seeing you guys soon, or vice versa.
Absolutely.
All right, guys. Take care.
Okay, take care, brother.
Bye.